Greetings, folks. Here we are trackside at Mortons Gap, Kentucky, at Mortons Junction. We've got a K422 headed north, empty ethanol train with NS, UP, and BNSF leading. He will be meeting a southbound grain train that'll be coming in here on the cutoff here at Mortons Junction. We'll see that train after he comes by, the K422 that is. I tried doing a couple other live videos from the drone earlier, but I'm not sure they came through. I'm not seeing any evidence of it, so I'm going to do this one from the phone and on the ground. The cutoff track here at the junction is just on the other side of the train. You probably caught sight of a little bit of it as I was shooting. Give you a little bit of a variety of imagery to look at here. I like unit trains a lot. Something about the uniformity of all the cars just makes for an interesting video or picture or just to watch himself, you know. But this is an empty ethanol train, as I said earlier. It's about 6,200 feet long today. This train went south earlier than the week or last week. I'm not exactly sure what day it went south, but it's now on its return trip to the north. Not sure, but I think the grain train we'll see next is a G303. I believe that's what he called anyway. I'll update the description once I know for sure what the ID is on the train. Comes our tail end of the train, the ethanol train. I don't know of anything behind him, so our grain train should move south here in just a few minutes. He's down around the curve there. You can't see him from this angle. But I'm going to go ahead and leave this live stream going here. I'm going to kind of let it jump around a little bit here so I can put my glove on. My right hand's freezing, folks. There we go. That's a lot better. Sorry about that. I didn't have time to set up the tripod. You can hear the rumble of the grain train just a little bit off in the distance here. At least I can. I don't know if y'all can pick it up on the live feed or not. Mortons Junction is a really good place to catch trains on the Henderson Subdivision if you ever come up this way to Railfan. Just about everything that goes north or south on the Henderson Subdivision passes through this junction right here. The track that goes straight where the K train just went is considered the Earlington Main, and the track that goes off to the right is called the Earlington Cutoff. The track to the right cuts off the downtown areas of Arlington, Kentucky and Madisonville. The track runs around downtown Madisonville and comes out on the other end and reconnects to the main line and then goes on north at the location referred to as Arklow. I had to think about that for a minute. Yeah, it is a little bit cold, Martin. I hope this train gets along here pretty soon. I don't know if anything else was behind this ethanol train, so I would have thought that he would be leaving here pretty soon because he's a loaded train and they typically don't hold them very long. We'll kind of look back down this way so you can see something different. I appreciate all of you sticking with me. Hopefully the train will show up here before too much longer. Mortons Junction got its name basically, or Mortons Gap got its name basically from the L&N Railroad. This used to be the L&N Railroad line here. And the town before was called Mortons. But whenever the L&N Railroad laid the track through this area, they called this on the railroad timetables Mortons Junction. So the city of Mortons changed their name to correspond with what the railroad called it. Hence, we got the name Mortons Gap, Kentucky. All right, trains, where are you? Well, I'm going to walk down just a little bit. Y'all bear with me as I jerk around since I'm not on a tripod. I think, for instance, perhaps we have another southbound or northbound coming behind this guy. Let me get down here where I can see the signal. No, it's red. So he should be moving. Kind of sounds like he's idling around the corner there. I guess the dispatcher hadn't given him a signal yet. We'll give it a few more minutes here. And if he doesn't start moving soon, I'll go ahead and stop this particular live stream and start a new one when he actually does start to run. Makes his way north, that is, or south rather. Hurry up and wait. That's what we do on the railroad. We're out rail fanning and all that stuff. Welcome aboard there. Well, I'm not going to try to pronounce your name, Ann. Angret. You too, Jacob. Appreciate you joining me today here on the live broadcast. We're waiting on a southbound grain train to come off the cutoff here at Mortons Gap, Kentucky. And if he doesn't show up here in the next couple of seconds or so, or minutes or so, then I will probably go ahead and end this live stream on this particular one and start a new one whenever he does come out. In fact, I think that's what I'm going to do, folks. So I'm going to go ahead and end this live stream and make it just about the K422. And I will pop up with another live stream here once our southbound grain train begins his move. If you happen to be out trackside today, as always, stay safe and have a blessed day.